morning, and thank you for joining us for this live event in support of Care Sector's Got Talent. We are thrilled to gather together today to share a little bit about what we've got planned for Care Sector's Got Talent. I am joined by a number of fantastic guests who are going to tell us a little bit more about what we can expect. And I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and tell us what their talent is. So I'll start. I'm Hilary Woodhead. I'm the Executive Director at the National Activity Providers Association. And my talent is a fairly new one. I have just learnt to knit. But because I don't know how to cast off, I have a very, very, very long scarf on the go. So it just gets longer and longer and longer. So I haven't yet learnt how to finish off the knitting. So if anybody's got any top tips for casting off, gratefully received. Otherwise, this Doctor Who scarf is going to get me from Brighton to London, I think. So that's me. Angela, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us one of your many talents? I know you've got many.
Oh, I've got many, yeah. My name's Angela Boxall. I'm part of Championing Social Care, and I like to think I've got a talent of impressions, but I am actually the only person that thinks it's a talent. I think everybody else thinks I'm a bit silly, but it's normally women impressions with distinctive voices.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to demonstrate one of these voices for us?
Do you know, I knew you were going to say that, and that's why I'm laughing so much. Maybe okay. My name is Anna Delvey. See, I told you it's terrible.
I've never heard Anna Delvey with a Caribbean accent, honestly.
Oh, stop it! I'm not, honestly. See, I think it's really good. Sorry. Anyway, I won't be on Care Sector's Got Talent, that's for sure. But I'm sure there's a lot more talent on that to come.
Brilliant. Thank you, Angela. Sanjay?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sanjay Drona. I am one of the judges at Care Sector's Got Talent, but I've got the Close Care Home in Burcott, Oxfordshire. And my old history and heritage is in working in the music biz and in events. So I bring a little bit of extra judginess to my judging. So it's kind of fun. It's great. And I've been lucky enough to work with some amazing big acts and bands and stuff around the world. So let's see what the Care Sector's got this year to show off, because every year so far it's been mind-blowing. I guess my talent, judging? No, it's basically, I would say, probably shoe shining. I am a master shoe shiner. And I'm really, as in really good. So I can take it from a really dull to like a full mirror gloss in a while.
Wow, that is quite a talent.
Yeah, I always judge a man on their shoes. We'll judge everyone really, basically, all the time. But Angela's laughing and Nai's laughing because they know it's true. So yeah.
My mother used to say the same thing. Always look at a person's shoes. It says a lot about them.
100%. And that's my logic. So that's why I think I care so much about mine. So great. That's me.
Great talent. Thank you, Sanjay. And Nai.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Nai, Managing Director of Hallmark Care Homes by day and Chair of Care Sector's Got Talent by night. Been very busy over the last few weeks, getting everything ready. My talent, Hilary, I was going to try and loop off your casting joke. Some people know this, some people don't, but I'm actually a qualified skipper of sailing vessels, something which I learned many, many years ago. And so casting off of a different type, perhaps, to your casting off. But sailing
casting off all the same
is my talent. So, yes.
Brilliant.
My talent feels really inadequate now. You do know that.
I know, my knitting, I'm thinking, maybe I should become a bit more excited. But yeah, we're all different and we all enjoy doing different things when we do have time off and downtime. So yeah, thank you for sharing those talents. And now when I meet Sanjay, I'm going to be mesmerised by the shoes, aren't I? Because we haven't met in person, have we?
You can do your makeup in them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's worth knowing too. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got a few questions. We may also be joined by Ed. I think Ed's we're expecting Ed to join us, but I think he might be having some technical issues, so he might just appear as if by magic at some point. But we'll start with Nai. So Nai, a couple of questions for you. We know there's a record number of entries this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what to expect?
I can. Not too much though, because we have a judge on the call, so we have to keep certain things back from Sanjay the rest of the judging team. But the last time that we came on to do a live with Napa Hillary, we were busy calling for auditions and asking people to click that apply button and to get their talents uploaded to the website. I'm really delighted to say that lots of people answered that call, and we had a record number of entries this year. And they are from a diverse range of care services from all across the UK. So many of our goals have been hit in that respect. We've increased the number of people applying, and we've also expanded our reach as well. We've had absolutely everything. Sanjay may speak about this in a second, but we've had people singing, dancing, doing pieces of drama, poetry. We had somebody baking. We had somebody singing with a mop on their head. It was absolutely incredible to see the diversity across the piece and how people were comfortable to enter. So yeah, it's been good. Thank you to everyone that did enter. It actually made we put a little committee together this year, people to choose the final 8, and they had such a hard job to whittle all of those entries down to the final 8. It took them days upon days of discussions and debate to get to the final 8. But that's been done, and it's now on the 16th of April at Coventry Building Society Arena. It's down to Sanjay and the judges there to take 8 down to 1 ultimately. So a really exciting time.
Brilliant. So thank you to all those people involved in that process, because obviously they've taken it very seriously. If it was day after day of intense working out who makes the top 8, which is fantastic. Can you tell us a bit about the event this year, how it differs from previous years?
Yeah, so Care Sector's Got Talent, again, some of the Napa membership and other people will be aware that Care Sector's Got Talent has been growing year on year, and it's this real snowball effect of building momentum. And this year we hope to continue that. So Care Sector's Got Talent will have all of the ingredients that people will have become accustomed to. All of the things that make Care Sector's Got Talent great will still be there, of course, a real celebration of talent within social care. But given that we're trying to improve year on year, we're also making a few tweaks to see what's possible. So I think one of the nice things is that we move into a different venue this year. We try to carefully select a venue that's accessible for all from all parts of the UK. So we moved to Coventry this year, the Building Society Arena there. We've got a few new judges joining us as well. Sanjay is the constant, but there are some new judges this year as well. We've got an interesting new development with regards to prizes this year. So there will be a winner. There will be a winner of Care Sector's Got Talent, and as that's always been there. But in addition to that winner this year, we're also going to be awarding a prize or a bursary to the person or the group or the entrant with the most promise. And they can use that bursary to go on and to develop their talent further in the future. So that's part of giving back to the care sector. So, for example, there may be someone that doesn't necessarily win Care Sector's Got Talent, but through the process, the judges will spot somebody with a promise that can use some funding to go off and receive extra training in whatever their specific area or talent is. So that's an exciting development and something that, as a committee, we've been really keen to expand the legacy of Care Sector's Got Talent, because whilst we have a great day, and we will have a great day on the 16th of April, this is something, it's an event which spans the whole year. So that's part of our legacy piece. So yeah, lots of exciting things happening this year, which are new as well.
Brilliant. And for people who can't be there in Coventry, how can they get involved?
We have a live YouTube link. We live stream. It's a very high quality live stream. And in fact, we would encourage everyone on the day across the care sector, whether you are a care home or any care service, whether you are a consultant to the care home, a supplier, to really get involved and to log on to that YouTube link, which will be on the screen somewhere at some point during this live stream. And please join in. It's a very interactive process. We encourage the use of social media during the day. We'll have our social media host on the day reading out quotes from Facebook, from Twitter, and really get involved at home. So if you are in and around Coventry, please come. The tickets are free and they're available on Eventbrite to book. We do have some space left, so do come along if you're in and around the area. But if not, please also get involved and support Care Sector's Got Talent to watch live on the day on YouTube.
Brilliant. So the reach is endless, really. We can share this absolutely as far and wide as we like, because it's got a YouTube link, which is brilliant. Sanjay, tell us about being a judge. What's your favourite bit?
Well, how naturally it comes, clearly. No, the favorite bit is actually remembering that every single one of the people that we work with or the people that we support have lives that exist outside of the services that they work in. And a lot of the people that we're privileged to work with and for bring themselves into our services on a daily basis, right? And they bring their full 360 in, which we love. But sometimes they have these little hidden talents that we never know about. And it's remarkable to see how much time, dedication, commitment they put into their work, but more so how much they have for themselves as well, which is so admirable and so respectful. So we love seeing the diversity of people's lives and them bringing themselves to our sector. So we think that's absolutely brilliant. And I think that's probably the biggest and the best bit of the whole show.
Yeah, I can imagine. And when you were talking about the diversity of entries, that is a really nice reflection of the workforce, because it is incredibly special in that regard, isn't it? I mean, you know, providers alone come from all backgrounds, never mind all staff.
We've seen music, we've seen dancing, we've seen such great, genuine talent in people. And what's remarkable is that they sit there and sometimes they don't shout about it, or they think that their role can't include it. And that's what's amazing about Care Sector's Got Talent. It really reminds you that what we do is we bring our heart to work and we don't leave anything at the door. So actually, it's an opportunity to remind people that you've got something that you might be in laundry or housekeeping, but you still might be an amazing singer. Why don't you talk to your activities and your events team and bring that into work? Because that's another bond you have with the people that we're privileged to care for.
Absolutely. Brilliant. So is there anything particular this year that you're looking forward to as part of the judging process?
It's a new group of judges, so there'll be a fun bunch of people to corral. I'm sure. Nye always throws me in at the deep end with some fresh judges. So that's absolutely amazing. But basically, it's about making sure that we really have that amazing opportunity to let people shine, and we give them the feedback which is true and honest. But also that helps them maybe improve. So we saw, I can't remember, was it a couple of years ago, was it last year, that we had somebody return as an entrant, and that was great because we saw a complete change in the way that they did things and their approach. So that was quite remarkable to see that they didn't give up, they actually came back up and tried to win it again. So that was really, really brilliant.
Brilliant. So do you have to do any special preparation yourself as a judge? How do you get yourself in kind of into the right sort of mood and space to
well,
judge?
there's only so much Hey You and Bravo a person can watch to get that into yourself. But no, basically what's really amazing is obviously the Got Talent model is used up and down the world, so everyone knows it. But the fact is, no matter what we prepare for, Nye and the other selectors that are there always throw these amazing curveballs in. And again, it's about that constant surprise of actually the diversity and talent that we hold in the sector. And we need to remember that they're there. So it's mainly being able to be surprised.
Yeah, brilliant. I think we've got Ed to join us. So Ed, come and join us if you're here. Brilliant. Hi, Ed. Hello, Ed. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can. I couldn't work out how to unmute. Yeah, so I just discovered something brand new, that there's a physical shutter on your laptop camera, which I didn't know about. So there you go. Something new for me today that I've just discovered.
Absolutely. We were just chatting generally, Ed, about what to expect, and everybody was kind of sharing their thoughts. And we've already all shared a talent. Do you have a talent you'd like to share with everybody?
Yeah, you see, now that's not very fair, because I thought by being 15 minutes joining you that I would have missed this bit and I wouldn't have to come up with anything, because I'm not sure that I've got any kind of talent that when I was thinking about this, I thought, well, I did give what I still think is the best Father of the Bride speech that I've ever heard at my daughter's wedding. So I had them rolling in the aisle. So maybe I missed. Maybe my hidden talent is I should be a stand-up comedian. Maybe that's the vocation perhaps I missed.
Oh, fantastic! Oh well, we might. Yeah, maybe next year you could also be an entrant. That'd be great. A stand-up comedian. Brilliant. Angela, so we'll come back to Ed in a minute. Let him get settled. But you're the host. Tell us about that role, kind of what it involves and how exciting it must be to come back again to host this fantastic event.
Oh, so I've hosted it from the start, when we were in a little tiny room during COVID, with just 3 of us, I think. And you were there, Hilary, at the time as one of the judges as well. And to see what it's like to sort of be the host now is remarkable. It's just a completely different show, and this year it's just going to go to a different level yet again. I'm in the thick of it, so I think the best bit about being the host is I get to spend time with the entrants, with the finalists, and get to know them personally backstage and on stage, and get that connection, because when they go on stage they're so nervous, and it's my job to make them feel as at ease as they can, but when they come off stage, the adrenaline, the happiness, the excitement, the thrill that you feel from the finalists is just, it's priceless. I've never been in a situation where I could feel such emotion for people. It's a really unique experience, and I'm just really grateful that Nye has asked me back to do it this year, because I'd fell out with him if he hadn't, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, I was just delighted that I was asked to come back again this year.
And what can we expect in terms of the frock? Have you decided what you're wearing yet? I mean, this is obviously a very important question. I've just thrown in. I know you weren't prepared for this one, but we have a history, myself and Angela, of turning up in the same outfit to things.
We do.
So, what have you got planned?
Well, actually, I've gone a bit different this year. So I've always gone black, sequined-y. I actually went trainers as well last year, I think. But yeah, got a bit different this year. Got a bit different. We're in Coventry, so yeah, pulled out. I'll pull out some stops this year.
Brilliant. We look forward to seeing it. Fantastic. So, what's the legacy?
Oh gosh, it's just such a cliche. The legacy is the people. The legacy is the feeling that Care Sector's Got Talent gives you, and if you could bottle it and sell it, we would be very, very wealthy people. The feeling at the arena last year, Birmingham the year before, the feeling that I get from people that I meet that watched it online, the feeling that I get from the contestants, and I think the winners, well, actually they were the All-Stars. They performed at the Care Sector's fundraising ball last year. Yeah. I felt like a proper proud mom. I've never been as proud in my life, but the whole room, they didn't just, they blew the roof off, number one. But number two, every single person in that room felt what we feel when we do Care Sector's Got Talent. We were able to share that feeling with them, and every single person in that room was on their feet. And it's all people talked about for a very long time. So the legacy for me is the heart. Sanjay's mentioned it. This initiative from Champion Social Care is the one that's all about heart. It's all about people, feelings, emotions, making that difference. People that live and work. We've had my favourite ever moment, and I just need to sort of just say this, and I know it's not, again, I've gone off script, I always do. I won't do this on the day 9. Is the wonderful Olive from Birmingham. I still cry when I think about that, because she thought Simon Cowell was going to come to her room and see her. It just made this woman's day, year, and actually she said life, I think. That's the legacy. It's the feeling it gives everyone that touches it. So yeah, that's brilliant. The legacy.
Thank you. I can hear the emotion in your voice, how much this means to you. It's lovely. So back to Ed. So thanks Ed for getting here. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself and about your role and what it's been like this year? This is your first year, isn't it? So how's it going?
It absolutely is. Yeah. So I joined Champion Social Care back in August. And so pretty much everything, so 6 months or so ago, pretty much everything that I've done up to now, it's been the first time that I've done it with Championing Social Care. So it's been a fantastic sort of voyage of discovery as we've been going along. And my title, my role is the director of Championing Social Care, which just means that together with my colleague Tracy, we provide the sort of staff support for all of these activities that are really led and delivered by the incredible hard work and support that we get from people across the sector, really, like Angela and Nai and Sanjay.
Yeah. And in terms of the wider kind of remit of Championing Social Care, how does Care Sector's Got Talent kind of fit in and differ?
Do you know what? I think Angela's just answered that question far better than I could, actually, because I think it really captures her description there, really captures what Care Sector's Got Talent is all about. And the other programs, they're fantastic, and we do some great work. But this one is very much focused on the people within the sector, whether they're working in the sector, working for the sector, or being supported by the sector. And I just think that's the core of it, really, and that's what makes it just slightly different from all the other stuff that we do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really exciting, isn't it? And you can feel the momentum kind of building towards the big day, which is fab. So have any of you got anything else that you'd like to add that you haven't been able to share?
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, not a shock, is it? Sorry. What's really, really great is that I can't stress how much the team have put into putting this on, but keeping in mind that we're right very centrally in the country. So yesterday with my activities team, we asked 2 of the residents. So we're bringing 2 of our residents from Oxford to Coventry. It's an hour and 15 minutes. And they literally were jumping out of their skin when we told them that they're going to go and watch this massive production, which one of them remembers from last year. So he was there watching it at the home, and now he's going to go and get to see it in real life. So he's super, super excited. So the venue, I know that Nai and the team have made it accessible. So please make sure that you get tickets. But also remember that there's that amazing activity pack that we created a couple of years ago and have updated. It's about making sure that we've been streaming it into our care home for a couple of years, and it is an absolute hoot. The residents just love it. It's such a straightforward thing for our activities team, because one of them is coming with the residents and the other 2 are going to be at the care home and be putting it on for the rest of the residents who aren't able to travel so easily. So everyone's going to get that same experience on the day. So make sure you get involved and get your teams to do it. It's really, really very straightforward.
Fantastic. Thank you to all of you. I think we're out of time, but it sounds amazing. We're all excited. We're all kind of raring to go. Thank you for your time this morning as well. All of the links are in the chat, including to the party pack. So please download those and please book. Please come along and join in on the day. So, but for now, thank you all very, very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.